Hi everyone, welcome back. So today's episode is about relationships. Today, my most important relationships are organized by priority. So we have first, God, me, my husband, my children, my immediate family, friends, community, and environment. In my past, I didn't always honor my priorities. My priorities were disorganized. Ultimately, immaturity couldn't conceptualize the significance of the order of my relationships. Between a skewed perspective of values, principle, faith, self-esteem, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual health, I was led astray. What you doing down there, little one? Pop, pop, pop the bubble, pop, pop, pop the bubble, pop, pop, pop the bubble, ding, 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 ding.
Don't get too close to the balcony.
My relationship with God is at the top of my list for numerous reasons. Lord is everything, good, loving, and beautiful. Lord is a jealous God. Lord requires my full attention, essence, and devotion. The world is filled with purity and destruction. Walking in the absence of the Lord, I've encountered attacks mentally, physically, emotionally, and personally, which nearly broke me. These attacks humbled me to the depths of horror. Thinking and believing my nature and fickle discernment was enough of an instruction manual for life was a foolish mistake of mine. At my lowest, drudging around and wallowing in the treacherous, murky predator waters forced me to surrender to God's instruction manual. I found myself surrendering to His will because apparently I had no clue what I was doing. And we're back here in the great Old San Juan, Puerto Rico. The story still is untold, and I will share what's to be told. If you haven't noticed, my trusty companions, plural, we're here. We're gonna explore, see some friends, and make our way back. Excited. And we could walk alongside the river or the ocean, whatever this is. All right, here we are. We made it to this side.
Where'd they go?
I think my hat is at the bottom. It's stroke. Isaiah, Mommy should have brought you a hat. Hi, Julio. Hi, Julio. Hi, Julio. Hi, Papito. Hi. It's a lot of... I don't think this is the beach. Evidently, I was wild and refusing to obey his authority. There are rules in this life to existence. Trends, cliches, and popular opinion are fleeting and don't posture honor won by notable achievements. From searching for a love in all the wrong places, I critically reviewed who and what I pledged my allegiance. Then my allegiance belonged to hurt, anger, recklessness, dishonesty, sex, vanity, endless grief, worry, a rebel without a cause or a righteous cause, and hopelessness. And my loving God, of course, would be jealous. His child pledges their allegiance to things which only promote destroying me. According to God's instruction manual, my Lord, my Heavenly Father, is fiercely protective of me justifiably. With His guidance, I am exalted, even if I don't feel I am worthy. I don't know where you're going to think about it. Guys, I'm afraid of heights. Look what I just walked out of. Just like that. I'm freaking afraid of heights. I'll take my ass back. I'm not a daredevil like that. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. My skirt. A skirt. See what I just walked through? Hell no. This would have been a nice restaurant if it was one. It looks like a hotel, but maybe not. Miralos desde arriba a ver la guerra corrupto. Uh-oh. Who's the corrupt one? Maybe people are living in those things again. Oh no, I think he works there. Never mind. He's construction. This thing right here. Those little entras. Go walk into these things, and it's like you're hanging off of a cliff. Before becoming married and having children, family automatically would come after God and me. Thus, my relationship with God, then relationship with me, set me up to evaluate relationships with others. As family is next in the priority list, I began to apply the same rhetoric I applied to the relationships with God and the relationships with self to my relationships with family, community, and environment. This rhetoric is the sole definition of love provided in the instruction manual. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. With love, the true definition, I learned applying this law is not putting my faith in people and things, but applying faith to his instruction manual in my experiences. I'm hot, sweating, and I already worked out today.
Yeah, be bored.
Excuse me. Who saw that coming? Hello. 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 This is a restaurant. I don't know about that. I just said this is a restaurant. My experiences are lessons. The world is my classroom. I am existing to experience love's beauty and bend to his unmatched glory to demonstrate and illustrate magnificence. Therefore, I am not subject to the people and things. I am his subject and think in scenarios how I am illustrating kindness. How am I putting a leash on my raging envy? How am I recognizing it is not my strength in doing? Am I being honorable to God and his? Am I doing this because I am of primitive nature? Am I easily hurt and ready to inflict my wrath? Do I remember how God had mercy and grace for me when I was undeserving and repay someone the same mercy and grace? Am I educated between right and immoral and the damage, consequences, and repercussions of immoral? Am I brave and courageous to defend what is right and just? Am I protecting, always trusting, always hoping for Lord's everlasting love? Am I continuing in a course of action in the face of difficulty or with little or no prospect of success? Because existence is reamed with imperfections, I constantly am faced with deciding to execute these values. Believe me, when I say it is a regular test, I fail on occasion, especially because the test regularly increases its level of difficulty? Or am I weary because I am human, and that's when I ask God to help me recall on autopilot his instructions so he can act, think, and feel for me? See, Jurassic Park was on here. Told you. I guess they have a lot of amber here. That's why they call it Amber Cove. All of us? Come on, family. Is that real? Or is that man-made? Oh. Isaiah, what happened to the fish?
We're walking through. Come on. I don't understand
Look at the fishes, look.
Oh, beautiful! I'm fucking impressed by that. Of course that was going to happen. Okay. Just for you, so you're crazy.
Strokes. Kick your feet, kick your feet. Kick your feet, kick your feet.
Don't drink it. Don't drink the water.
Eliminate single-use.
Is it salt or is it chlorine?
Things like renewable shopping bags.
But it's not cold like that.
Single-use plastic.
I'm standing in it.
Video of him by himself. Long way. Splashing the water like that. Long way.
Wiggle my toes in search of that fine white sand. This Eastern Caribbean today as an independent British Commonwealth nation with quaint Caribbean streets.
This is Ma's room. This is all the way at the end of the ship. And I started from this direction because I want you guys to see the depth of her room. The closet. This is the bathroom. And then look at this beautiful ocean view. Very spacious to put a crib. If you're not, you don't get seasick, this is a very nice little area.
Safety and well-being of our guests, crew,
It's a lady.
A smaller one that's a boy, and he can put some together and he'd be like,
connecting the world
like
comes with
kissing.
great responsibility. That said, we designed this safety video to
I was trying
provide
to sort of
peace
display
of mind.
this, but I guess
Let's begin.
I'm taking them now.
New safety.
Looking out across the night, city's heart begins to beat. I see that boy, he knows I'm watching. He likes the way I stare. They say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Y'all say it with me, why?
Why do they do me that way?
Don't be shy, they say
Why?
tell them that it's
Human nature.
Why do they do me that way? I like living this way. I like loving this way. And all I remember is I keep on thinking I'm gonna be like them, just like them, yeah. Ever since I was little, it looked like fun, yes it did. And
In my travels, we are fortunate to visit different places, explore their land, and learn of the culture. Experiences as such are enlightening, especially when visiting third and even second world countries. Countries like these force appreciation. It teaches to value our communities. Our poorest communities are considered rich. Interestingly enough, the riches of a first world country don't necessarily hold utmost value. Therefore, the quality of riches is subjective. Applying love to community and environment is a mastered goal which sustains humanity. Babe, hold it, do it.
Decide to order the lobster.
Go down the slide, Poppy. Ay, 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 you. As I look back at this trip, the biggest privilege was my mother joining us on this trip. Traveling from country to country with her, my child and my husband, was nurturing. My most cherished memories of our trip was sitting at the table and eating meals as a family, conversing and enjoying each other's company, with little one having the love and support of those who love and care for him and make great efforts and strides at raising him. I take comfort in the essence of our relationship. Our relationship is an example. There are kind, decent people in this life. Relationships with characteristics like these are essential and give hope. Who told you you could come out here, little person?
Carry on. Tengo que hacer una salsa.
Meanwhile, I recall a time when societal relationships were healthier. I understand and yearn for a time when relationships practice etiquette. I'm not referring to condescending, arrogant behavior. I'm referring to a time when relationships practice well manners and customary code of polite behavior to prevent societal relationships and an opportunity for strife, eventually leading to war amongst one another. As I shared, there are a range of different relationship types from marriage to family to friends to God to professional, etc. In each type of relationship, there should be commitment to a greater good for the cause of each of those relationships. I'm not referring to blind loyalty with a disregard to morals. Oh, there's shops on the outside too. I'm going. The people are swimming with the dolphins over here. There's one over there. There's one right there too. Who's blocking you? There's one right there. I wonder if that hurts.
It's nice setup like this also too. But we didn't go super hectic.
I guess that's a zoo upstairs because I keep hearing birds. Type of relationships, remembering and operating under a commitment to moral standards as a courtesy and demonstration of respect and honor. Without relationships demonstrating a commitment to moral standards, there is a guaranteed promise of hurt growing into anger. Relationships in society are so hurt today, there is a state of hostility. This hostility has created an unhinged, volatile, insecure, untrustworthy environment for humanity. Relationships affected by madness is a serious cry for help. As an existence, the hurt is overwhelming and frightening, and it seems impossible to support one another any longer because of weariness. However, in good faith of those reminders of decency, individually and collectively, love is all we need.